Welcome contestants to this year's edition of the Jurassic Games. 10 of you are entering our virtual reality universe, and only one of you will make it out past the dinosaurs to win the Jurassic Games.
So it's like the Hunger Games.
It's like the Running Man.
It's like Hunger Games. Same
It's
thing.
really more like the Jurassic Park if you ask me. And I'm a producer on the show, I would know. Anyway, for first dinosaur, here comes the Tyrannosaurus Rex.
That's from the wrong era. That's not from the Jurassic.
Yes, it is.
Not from Jurassic era.
It's a dinosaur.
It is.
Dinosaurs are from the
It is a
Jurassic era.
dinosaur,
The dinosaur.
But it's not from the Jurassic time period. It's actually from the Cretaceous period.
What even is the Cretaceous period?
The time before the Jurassic period.
Never mind. What do you know?
More
The
than you.
Velociraptor, coming to get you next.
Oh, so wrong.
Clever girl.
That's a good one. But no, you're not that clever.
See if you can run then from the flying Pteranodon.
You know I can't, but it's also not from the Jurassic Park period.
I don't know anything about dinosaurs.
Really don't. Kind of amazing.
I'm a
Really?
producer. If I say they're from the Jurassic, they're from the Jurassic. I mean, saber-toothed tiger or whatever.
Dude, no, way off. Way off. That is
Even
from
I
the
know that's not a
Cenozoic.
dinosaur.
Right.
Even I know that's not a dinosaur.
It's got the teeth, like the dinosaurs. Whatever, I don't care what era they're from. Run from the dinosaurs, you fools. Fly, you fools.
I was gonna finish my beer first.
Where did you even get a goddamn beer?
It's VR beer. Fine. Stupid fucking Jurassic Games. CGI didn't even look that good.
Hey Chris,
What's up?
I'm excited.
I can tell.
Liz is here.
And?
She's our dinosaur expert.
Oh, yeah, that's
Which
right.
means it's finally time for the Jurassic Games!
Whatever, let's get it over with.
What are you talking about?
You've been really excited for this movie. Like, are you a big Asylum fan? Do you know what I'm talking about?
No.
The Asylum movies?
I don't think I've seen
They're
any of
just
them.
infamous because all they do is harp on mainstream movies, meaning like a Robo, whatever the Shia LaBeouf movies were. Transformers will come out, and they have like the same week those come out. It'll be like Transmorphers, and it'll look very similar on the cover. Mm-hmm. And it's a sci-fi level,
Right.
movie. A similar vein to the Jurassic Games.
Conveniently coming out the same month as another slightly more popular Jurassic
Jurassic Park.
movie.
So the Jurassic Games is a mix of Jurassic Park and
The Hunger Games.
see
The Running Man!
Running Man.
The Hunger Games.
That's what I don't understand. Like, that's totally what you're right. What they're going for.
Yes.
But the whole concept is way more Running Man, right?
I would agree.
Okay. All right. Well,
Apparently everybody on the internet would disagree, and my wife and Liz.
Oh, really?
Well, there's a scene when they're doing all the controls to control the dinosaurs. That's like straight from the Hunger Games. They basically just.
But their haircuts weren't stupid.
Well, yeah.
That's the thing that makes it different.
Have you seen The Running Man with Arnold Schwarzenegger?
I have not.
Okay, well, it's a futuristic movie where they make people who are like prisoners compete in this thing for TV ratings.
But instead of the gladiators, or do they call them something different in that movie?
something like
Instead of
that.
gladiators, we've got dinosaurs.
Yeah, but
How could you not love
but in
this
Running Man,
concept?
they're doing the similar things where they're trying to get the ratings up. So it's all about that. And there's corruption. There's a rebel gang group as well.
Trying to shut it
Very
down.
similar storyline. But I think they went with Hunger Games because all the kids are into the Hunger Games these days, and no one is into the Running Man anymore.
Goddamn millennials are
Millennials
killing
are ruining Running Man.
Running Man. And I've been
Damn it.
saying for a while now, Running Man is overdue for a
No.
remake.
No.
Why not?
Because
could
they're
be so
just
much
gonna
better
get
today.
Jason Momoa or some asshole. They're gonna get Chris Pratt to play
I don't
Arnold
see any problems with
Schwarzenegger.
this.
I do. I do. Anyways, we're all over the place here. What's Jurassic Games about?
Jurassic Games is an action thriller in which criminals is too broad a
Death row inmates.
Inmates.
but death row inmates are put into a simulation in which there are dinosaurs and other creatures after them, with the idea that whoever survives gets to go free. All their crimes are pardoned. Okay, so we definitely have to talk. It's a simulation. They're not actually in with dinosaurs. It explains away every problem that one might have with this film. You might be upset, okay, the dinosaurs aren't as realistic as Jurassic Park.
Yeah.
But it's okay, it's a simulation. They're not actual real dinosaurs. The dinosaurs don't always behave like you might expect a dinosaur to. It's okay, it's a computer program. It's not an actual dinosaur.
Yeah. No, I agree with that. But
all these, not errors, but weaknesses of the film can be explained away by the fact that it's a simulation.
But okay, so you're
This
you're
movie's
a big
a lot
fan.
of fun.
Yeah, you're a big fan. What did you think?
I liked it. I'd watch it again.
Okay.
I feel like their idea of like the VR, I don't think it was consistent across the board. And
Okay.
I felt like they could have done more. There were not enough dinosaurs for me.
I enjoyed it too. I was not looking forward to this movie. I'm not a
Don't know why.
Sharknado, a sci-fi original kind of fan.
Neither am I.
I don't like movies that are made poorly to be made poorly. Like a
I don't think this
Sharknado where
falls in
the
that
intent
category.
is to make a bad movie. I don't like that. I like when you have a bad movie because something went wrong in the production or
Okay.
these people were actually passionate about something and it
Okay.
just turned out badly.
I don't know. I think that karate fighter was like real passionate.
That's
about
true,
karate
but
fighting.
I wouldn't put this in the
But
category
that's what I'm
of
going to say.
Sharknado.
I don't think this is that.
No, I liked the vibe of this one.
It feels real, doesn't it? The sand on your skin, the taste in your mouth. You are no longer death row inmates. You are contestants on the greatest game show in the world, the Jurassic Games.
And in many places, if this was truly a bad movie, I think there's a lot of places where it could have gone a lot worse than it did. Like some of the CG didn't always work 100%. Like it was kind of the quality you'd see in like
just some of it.
in some of like the dinosaur shows you see on like the Science Channel,
Yeah.
the Travel Channel, or whatever. So it's like it's good but not great.
Do you remember that scene where the guy rolled down the cliff?
That was a little weird.
I'm gonna put that in because
Go
I
for
already
it.
made a clip of it. I just watched it like 30 times in slow motion. It's so bad.
I believe it happened so quick. If you're not paying too close attention, you
They even
slide
bothered
right by.
CGIing a gun flying off the cliff. Why
Did they?
couldn't they just throw a gun off the cliff? There's sloppy moments though. There's a scene in this movie that bugged the hell out of me. I had to watch it twice because I wasn't sure if I saw what I thought I saw.
Okay.
There's
no bugs. What are you doing?
They're put into a maze, right? And they're told they have to solve a puzzle on the wall with their fingers.
Yeah.
It's just a normal puzzle you see. And you see them all tracing it in the lines. And the guy completes the maze. Did anyone else see this? By just going right down to the bottom through everything, and it's like, I won.
I didn't notice
and
that.
I stopped it, and I'm like, you fucking cheated. And I went back and I watched it, and he's a cheater. But that's what I'm talking about. Like, they're obviously doing it to a green screen. Like,
Yeah.
there's no maze there, and so everything's done in post. So why didn't they just bother having the maze actually work out to where he put his finger?
It's not the most important thing with this movie. If the dinosaurs don't work, this whole movie doesn't work. And the dinosaurs, for the most part, work.
Okay.
They're very good. We've certainly seen movies that go for it this hard and flop way harder.
That is the thing. Like, they went for it. There are a ton of tons
Yeah.
of dinosaur footage in this movie.
Yeah.
But not enough.
Still not enough for you.
Not enough.
God.
There needs to be more. And I don't know why they brought that saber-toothed cat in.
Then what dinosaur was missing?
I mean,
The-
almost all
Oh,
of
the
them.
one spitter
The spitter one.
Kills Newman?
Yeah.
Yeah, I could have gone for a little of that.
I could have gone with a spitter. I was sad that they had, I'm going to use the Land Before Time term because I just blanked, the long neck.
Oh,
Apatosaurus.
Dinosaurs.
So sad.
They had those. We didn't do anything with them. We didn't really interact with them.
Like, that's that scene from Jurassic Park, right? Where
Yeah.
they first see the dinosaurs. And those aren't like dangerous, right?
It wasn't when they
But
first
it
saw
adds
them.
to the feel of the,
But
of
that
the universe.
felt very strange to me.
Why
because,
bother?
Right. Why bother putting these random dinosaurs that are not going to attack or eat you or stomp you if they're not.
Just to add to the scenery.
You're so defensive.
Maybe there's sometimes you have some quiet moments in this movie where the characters just get to know one another, or
They did not
perhaps
get
they could look out at the dinosaurs and have a comment. Maybe there was a scene that's missing that we didn't have. Maybe there's a scene where they're running between the legs and almost getting stomped on, like in the Battle of Hoth in the beginning of
Star
Empire
Trek.
Strikes Back.
Star Trek 3.
Star Trek 3, yes. Star Trek 3. You know, but maybe a scene got cut. Maybe the CG didn't work out for the scene, so they took that out, but they left in that initial establishing
They were worried
shot.
about the CGI not working out for a scene. They used every moment of CGI they paid for.
Like, that would have been really cool if they were actually in the world.
Yeah.
Like, to see the actual...
Right. They
Just-
dropped into a park.
Right, if
So-
they'd actually dropped into a park, if they'd even dropped into the actual Jurassic Park and had to fight
Yeah.
their way out of it, that would have made sense.
Because there was like a real ecosystem.
Yeah.
But everything is created in virtual reality, so why go to the bother doing that?
Right.
Yeah.
So the Apatosaurs actually get to an issue that I got when I saw this movie the first time. Should mention, I've seen this movie 3 times now. I really enjoy it. But the first time I watched it, I was really struggling with the fact that almost none of the animals we saw, dinosaur or other, are actually from the Jurassic period. And the Apatosaurs were the first ones to show up on screen that were actually from the Jurassic period.
That's not
Again-
a problem for me though.
Okay.
Like that I didn't
but
care
even if-
about.
even if
Did
some-
that bother you?
I mean, I think Jurassic is kind of a catch-all for anything dinosaur related.
Mm-hmm.
So for me, I'm like, all right, well, I know this isn't going to be
I do generally have a problem
accurate
with
to
that,
that.
because we already have a catch-all word for that. That's the Mesozoic era.
That doesn't sound
To
as
like a
cool.
little kid
Yeah.
though, no little kid.
But only
like,
because
I
of
want
the
to see
Jurassic,
Mesozoic area.
only because the Jurassic Park movie got it wrong. Do we all do that now?
So you want to call this movie
Mesozoic Games.
Mesozoic Running Man?
They're gonna get
Sure.
it confused with Mesopotamia. Like, I guarantee you,
I gotcha.
someone's gonna get it confused
I
with
gotcha.
like Babylon
But-
and all that.
How about
So
Dinosaur Games?
again, it was.
There we go.
it-
I am not the judge.
I quit!
We are not the jury. But the game is the execution.
So that is one thing with this movie is they don't force these prisoners to compete. They're asked.
Right.
They volunteer.
But
as
they
tribute.
are on death row, so they're gonna die anyway.
But in The Running Man, which this movie compares to,
Yes.
uh,
Quite closely, I would say.
there
More so
is
than other
a,
movies.
a level of corruption and
Yeah.
stuff shown throughout the movie in which they're trying to twist the game to make it more entertaining. And they sort of do that in this, but in The
go a
Running
different
Man,
route.
they make it clear that the host who's kind of running everything is evil.
Yeah.
He knows Richard is innocent, but in this, the host guy is kind of an innocent.
Well,
He's playing a TV host. I
there's
don't
certainly
think he
people.
deserves
There's
his
certainly
fate.
people in universe who think what they're doing is wrong. So in that case, you could say he's not necessarily innocent. He's a douchebag. Yeah. For sure, at minimum.
But
yeah, he's not the villain in the movie.
okay, but in Running
I see what you
Man,
mean.
the characters, the contestants, are pretty much innocent. They're just rebels who kind of oppose this tyrannical government.
Hunger Games.
Well, Running Man came out way before.
Running Man was what, like 1981,
Yeah,
1982?
yeah. Arnold Schwarzenegger doesn't put makeup on and hide as a rock. He fucking kills people.
It was one character, one time.
But so those characters are like not bad guys. When everyone in
Right.
this is a fucking death row inmate who are, serial killers and stuff.
Maybe.
To be fair, only one of them is a sympathetic character.
Okay, but even then, we don't know that. Like he, as far as you know, he is a killer. Like obviously he's your main character, so we, the audience, knows he's innocent. But them in that world don't. This host thinks that all these people are death row inmates because they're horrible killers.
Right.
So him going along with the game, kind of like, at least giving them the opportunity to play the game. He wasn't
you're-
cheating very much or anything like that.
You're saying you'd rather have seen.
I'm saying he didn't deserve his fate. I don't think he was. He was
Unless you
complicit
would-
in the game, but
Unless you would agree with the cavemen that this is a barbarous thing that should never be done.
well, that's not what I'm here to judge. This is their society.
So
Sir.
you're not the judge.
No,
We're not the jury.
Oh, good lord.
But the games are the executioner.
He's watched it
they
three times.
don't have to participate
times.
in the game. That's the point.
Yeah.
They're not forced.
No.
They're offered it. If they win, they do get out. So
Yeah.
this is the contestants have all agreed.
They've
this
agreed.
host thinks they're all killers.
The only thing that they have in common is that they all agreed to do it, and they're all pretty.
So
No
why
uggos, right?
Uggos.
why at the end of the movie do they make it seem like the host is a bad dude who deserves to die?
I
That's
think
what the cavemen
he's douchey.
believed.
Oh my God! Everyone's douchey.
He's
I
pretty
will
douchey.
say though, you bring up a good point. They are fair. There is one part where the lovely cream suit producer, what's her name?
Savannah.
Savannah, right?
Savannah Black.
Savannah Black. Where she like gives them the opportunity to cheat in Tucker's favor, and he like refuses to. I think the little game controller people refuse to. So it is fair. Like, it is a fair execution kind of thing.
Right.
And everyone's relatively physically fit. I mean, they made it very clear in that one scene, no uggos. Just, you know.
Chris, you're not eligible. You're going to the electric chair.
The movie was fun, but like I said, I wanted more satire. I wanted that Running Man style. I wanted that Starship Troopers kind of, you know what I mean? Just like played up.
Fair enough.
And they just didn't do that. They were too serious.
Yeah.
The rebel thing was supposed to be serious. The main character was completely serious the whole time. It took away a bit of the fun from the ridiculousness around it. So Ian would recommend it. Liz, would you recommend it?
Oh, I would totally recommend
Really?
it.
Okay.
It's hilarious.
It's not Asylum level. I was entertained. Check it out. It's fun.
It's one of the best movies we've done for Bad Movie Night.
It is definitely not.
One of the best.
All right. Are we doing this? Is this what we do?
Finger guns?
What did we do the last time?
I don't know. We fumbled through it like this and didn't really come up with anything.
All right, that's gonna do it for Jurassic Games. Chris,
I'm Ian.
I'm Liz.
and you've been.
Dinosaur?
I do. Oh, user reviews. Let's read this.
That we're doing now? We're just reading other people's
Poor
reviews
visual
on the camera.
effects. Low budget movie. The character stories were built in sloppy manner. Oh no,
So this
that can't
person
be
just
good.
has a problem with low budget movies.
These people are so stupid. Hunger Games mixed with Jurassic Park. How dare you?